4th of July really symbolized, when you're a kid, you don't really realize independence and what that all really means and the sacrifice that people have made for you. So when you're a kid, it really means like holiday from school, fireworks, and food. So, and now it's, it's deeper, especially I did this show that kind of let me see into my lineage a bit, and just all the sacrifice that some of my family, my ancestors, have made for this country, and it's such a blessing, all the freedoms I have because of them. So, when you're an adult, now I tell that to my kids and they're like, yawn fest, they don't get it yet, but when you're a kid, it's different, it's fun and an amazing thing, and then it becomes more of like an introspective moment when you're older and you really realize how lucky you are, so. I think growing up, like the 4th of July really just meant a time, I think we're all so busy, and we're even busier now than whenever I was a kid, but even when you're, a kid though, it's that 4th of July was one of those times you got to cook out, you got to have a barbecue, your family and friends, maybe it was a block party, like the whole, block would get together, like it's just one of those times when, kids are out of school and it's a vacation, and it's a thing for the older people to really realize like all the sacrifices that are made for us, and then also it's just a time to just take in like how beautiful it is to live here and be able to, in the hope of what we can be, so I think as a kid I kind of was shown that, from my mom especially. When I was asked to do the 100th anniversary of God Bless America, I was intimidated wouldn't be the word, because it's like, don't mess this up for the country. It's like, but it was one of those things I wanted. I know people expect a certain sound from Kelly Clarkson, but also you want to pay homage to like the fact that like it's just such a beautiful classic sound, and it has such reverence and such meaning. So we kind of tried to balance, the classic side of it, but also put a little KC in there for the 100th anniversary. So that it actually was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, because it was such a beautiful patriotic moment. I know I cried a couple times in the studio because I cry at everything since having children. I'm like touched by all things. It's annoying, but it is a beautiful sentiment. So that I cried a couple times in the studio while doing it, because I just kind of got my own breath taken away by how beautiful it was that I was being able to be a part of it. Our 4th of July spectacular is actually the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life. I literally married like Chevy Chase in the movies. Like he does like we have the most lights at Christmas, like we're that family. Literally everybody comes to our 4th of July just because they're blown away. Like my husband does nothing. He and his friends get there together, and we live on the river, and they go crazy. And then you think it's over and you're clapping and you're like, nope, we're still, yep, there's more, and it gets bigger. It's like, he's funny, I love him.